Hi, Gerhard Bloom, once again looking at the tyranny and the delusions of the social justice movement. So let's look at Islamophobia. Right? This is the imaginary discrimination that the authoritarian left uses to silence any concerns regarding the moral outrages increasingly common in our society. The gang rapes, the genital mutilations, the honor killings, the forced suicides, the burqas, yes, the burqas. Women walking around like the angel of death. It's horrifying. And beheadings, anti-Semitism, and we're supposed to ignore this horror show. Oh, and here's an interesting twist. Well, they decry Islamophobia. Now, in an interesting twist, as I say, Muslims in various municipalities in the United States are screaming out against this trans ideology. Good for them, right? Good for them. But here's where it gets pretty peculiar. These leftists tell you that the Muslims have been indoctrinated by the right wing, by white supremacy. This is insane. You go to Iran and you're gay, they'll kill you. They will kill you. Just a short while ago, a young Palestinian man had his head cut off for being gay. So, oh no. This outrage that Muslims feel, and I sympathize over this queer and trans ideology. Yeah, this is Muslims being Muslims. Although, to be fair to conservatives, they go far further than I would, right? I don't care if you're gay. Go be gay. Don't trans the kids, right? No drag shows for kids. No cross-sex hormones. No. But don't be killing gay people. No. So, yeah, Muslims aren't being indoctrinated by, white supremacy. No. And let's stop pretend we don't know the truth about Islam. Growing up, how often did you hear about people getting their heads cut off with a rusty knife for drawing a cartoon? Or gunned down at Charlie Hebdo's over cartoons? Parents having their children's genital tissues, girls' genital tissue being scraped off with rusty razor blades. Parents forcing their daughters to look through the world from a cloth bag, and parents killing their child or forcing their child into suicide for the sin of shaming Islam. No, the authoritarian left, in the face of every new blood-soaked atrocity carried out by these warriors for Islam, tells you that Islam is a religion of peace. This is a lie. Samuel Huntington, in his masterful book, Clash of Civilization, looked at the data just during the 20th century. He compared the levels of violence associated with the world's major civilization. No civilization came as close to the amount of violence as the Islamic civilization. Christians in conflict with Muslims, Jews in conflict with Muslims, Hindus in conflict with Muslims, Buddhists in conflict with, Eastern Orthodox communities in conflict with, and Muslims in conflict with each other, Shia versus Sunni. So do you see a theme here? Oh, the poor Muslims, everybody's picking on them. No, this is you being stupid. Yes, other groups have fought with each other, but as the empirical research demonstrates, each group lives with far less warfare and conflict with each other than they can with Muslim communities. Islam has bloody borders. That's Samuel Huntington. And what the research also demonstrates is that Islam's insides are pretty bloody as well. Right? And Muslim communities have had an unending series of bloody conflicts with each other along sectarian divides. This is yet another attempt of leftists lying to you about facts that are absolutely beyond denial. And of course, I'm going to get some idiot who brings up the Crusades. The Crusades were not about stealing Muslim lands. They were about recovering Christian lands. And sadly, they failed in that quest. And so these historic Christian lands were lost. And you look at the Muslim world. And no, it's not imperialist oppression that is keeping these countries in poverty, in authoritarian, repressive regimes. It is Islam and tribalism and all sorts of social dysfunctions within those communities. And I stress, yet again, that this isn't about Muslims. This is about Islam, the Islam that Muhammad preached and practiced. You can't tell even some woman wearing a cloth bag what constellation of beliefs that she accepts and whether or not she's being forced into this cloth bag. But parents generally mutilating their daughters into jail a decade or more, and then back to the shithole countries that they came from. Support for terrorists, jailed, stripped of citizenship, and deported. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for your time and attention. If you liked the video, please drop a thumbs up, subscribe, and I hope you'll check out my other videos. Again, if I'm canceled on this medium, check me out on YouTube. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Bye-bye now.